A lot of people have been predicting that Jess Hilarious would eventually be replaced with Lorenza. All right. I know that it's a lot of you that say that the Breakfast Club fell off. You don't necessarily watch them anymore. Neither here nor there. I partly personally believe that this is a ploy for content. I think that they are looking to get back into the algorithm more because it's not that they're irrelevant, but they are not as relevant as they used to be. And they just kind of middling in the road, kind of doing like this, and people was kind of tuned out, especially after a lot of the different things that they've said and done that doesn't align with what people are really rocking out or why they discovered them in the first place. They kind of getting tired, you know. Got to reinvent yourself. Got to keep yourself inside of the algorithm or whatever. So I think that they are milking this for all that they can milk it for. However, I think that there is actually some truth in it too, because since the beginning of this entire little experiment, since Angela Yee left the Breakfast Club, and I thought that Angela Yee was a smart one. I am willing to bring myself back to the front of the congregation and say that I was wrong about that because Angela Yee, I don't know what I was thinking at the time. Maybe it was because DJ Envy was dealing with so many allegations when it came to real estate and there was just so many problems. But Angela Yee decided that she wanted to divest herself from the Breakfast Club and then take a chance and gamble on herself. Now, I'm not a person that is opposed to taking a risk and gambling on yourself, but I will say that it does not seem like that All the Way Up show with Angela Yee is hitting the way that they thought that it was going to hit. Do it? It's a little dead in the water, a little boring. A lot of people are propped up by the system. They are propped up by sponsorships and syndication, and they may have came into the game at a time where you didn't have many options, and so you kind of embraced it. And she was a part of the Breakfast Club, and you can't take that away from her. But at the same time, by herself, some people just need to be role players. It kind of reminds me of when Pippen went to Portland. When Jordan retired and Pippen had the opportunity to do it on his own, and he kind of had a little tantrum. Like, he was okay, but he wasn't the same Pippen with Jordan. And I think that Pippen kind of feels some type of way about that because that those 2 years that Jordan left the Bulls, and then on top of that, once Pippen decided that he was going on his own and they broke up the Bulls, you know what I'm saying? We try to forget about Pippen during the Portland years. You know what I'm saying? We try to forget about the 2 years in between and the time that Jordan retired. It's just not the same. It's not the same. But they brought in Jess Hilarious, and then they brought in Lorenza, and that's because Jess Hilarious decided that she wanted to get pregnant, and sometimes that opens the door for your replacement. I'll get into that in a minute. So this is Jess Hilarious, and I know that they're doing their little clips on the Breakfast Club. I'm not even going to review those. Jess Hilarious decided to go live and air out her grievances, and she's not fired apparently, but she decided to air out her grievances with the Breakfast Club. This is what she had to say.
The whole year I co-hosted, eating that shit up until I had to leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a baby. In this industry, what I'm doing ain't no right time to have a baby, so you have them when you have them. I don't regret when I got pregnant. I don't. I got pregnant on fucking purpose. That's what I wanted, a baby, and that's what I got. You know what I'm saying? But
why y'all so angry? It's like y'all hangry, y'all hungry, and y'all angry at the same time. Why y'all so? I just, I can't imagine. A lot of people say, Anton, you love Molly. Anton, they tried to hold me accountable yesterday and act like I'm biased towards Molly. You know why Molly gets treated the way that she gets treated from me, regardless if we agree or not on multiple subjects? It's because she's nice. I say a lot of times that it's so much easier to work with women that are a cultural fit. And what women a lot of times, especially men that are angry, regardless of whether you agree with her or not, what they don't understand is that Molly is the type of person that gets what she wants because she's a nice person. I say all the time that women teach men how to treat them. Women teach men how to treat them. That tough talk, and I'm not talking about disagreeing on a subject. I'm talking about your overall aura, your energy. When you just an angry person, a woman A woman that is nice, they can get a man to melt in their hands. 1,000. It don't even matter what they say. Oh my God, I'm crazy. We be like, yeah, you crazy, but you cute though, and you nice. Bring your crazy self over here. Oh my God, women can say literally, they can say anything, but women teach men how to treat them. When I see a Jess Hilarious, I see anger. Women that, men can curse, but women that be cursing all the time, you be like, yeah, I hear you, baby, but it just ain't the same,
I wanted Breakfast Club. You feel me? And I'm gonna say this. I don't fucking need to be there. I wanted to be there. I loved being there. That was my shit. You get what I'm saying? Like, that was my shit. I used to be happy as a motherfucker on the radio. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Listen, I'm not intimidated by no woman walking on this earth. I give a crown to that girl. If you listen to the show, you know. Nigga talking about she tried to be my friend. Excuse me? Ain't nobody trying to be no motherfucking friends. What are we talking about? We just naturally, organically became cool. Once I realized what the fuck was going on, like I said, my anger was misplaced. No, I did not like her when I first came back.
So much tough talk. So, of course, she didn't like her when she came back. Women don't like women most of the time. Women don't like women most of the time when they also are taking their job and they getting the most attention. It's difficult for them to exist, regardless of whether they own a Breakfast Club or they in corporate America. Women don't like when other women get more attention from whoever it is that's making the decisions in the organization. Is this the truth?
I didn't. Even down to how I was supposed to return. Like, we had a whole plan on how I was supposed to come back. When I walk in the room, she never left. First thing she say is not, how your baby doing? No, that was Envy, because he's the family man, right? How was maternity leave? No. That's not the first. The first thing that she talks about is the shit that was in the comments. What the fuck would make me want to talk about the fucking comments first? I got a beautiful baby at home. Why?
Because that's your job, is to talk about whatever it is popular. We don't care about your personal life. Oh, we supposed to care about your personal life because it's personal to you. Or we supposed to make sure that we get this platform popping by addressing the things that everybody want to hear about, right? No. See, I can appreciate Loren because even though I don't necessarily agree with her political takes or her, victim Olympian Black Lives Matters type takes, she grinds, she hustles, she about that stuff. The difference between Jess and Loren, first of all, let me address this maternity leave thing because I know that women don't want to hear this, but I'm definitely going to say this. And you need this tough love so that you can make a better decision. This is why women don't make as much money as men. Because men are willing to sacrifice everything to be successful. They'll sacrifice the time that they spend at home. They'll sacrifice time spending with the homies. They'll do whatever it takes. They will live, work, sleep, play, and stay in the office 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Productive men. Obviously, we're not talking about all men. Men that get to the top of their field. Women, I took you just got to the show. What you mean you about to take maternity leave? You just got to the show. Okay, cool. You want to have a baby? Awesome. But we are in a merit-based society. We are not in a situation where we got to make you comfortable. We trying to get these ratings up. We trying to do this thing. And you know what it did? This is why you got to stay on your P's and Q's at all times. This is why you got to be on top of it as all time. I don't sleep. I'm in it. I'm doing it. I'm rocking with it because there is always somebody, whether they want to be intentional or not intentional, whether you think that they're your friend or not your friend, there is always somebody hunting, working, grinding, going to get it that is looking to take your spot. I know you don't believe it. I know you think that you deserve everything and everything is about entitlement and everybody has somebody that's for somebody and everybody should have a husband. It's not. It's only so many great men in the world. There's only so many phenomenal, submissive women in the world. If you don't got chores, somebody else do. And if you got chores, somebody else want it. And if you got the top position, somebody is trying to replace you. And then if you are the president of the United States of America, you see other people trying to jockey for your position. And if you are the top content creator or you on a platform or whatever, or if you got a job, it's somebody somewhere that is hunting for you. Don't think that you should just sleep. And this is why even in relationships, I tell people all the time, oh, you frumpy? Oh, you chilling? Oh, you got a bad attitude? They don't understand when I say dating is when you finally start to get into the relationship, when you get married. Because guess what? You think that somebody else is just chilling and saying, oh, no, he off limits. Boy, I will tell you with absolute certainty that women shoot they shot harder. People be asking me a lot of times, this is one of the narratives, Anton, how come you've never worn a ring? Women shoot they shot harder at men that they know is married. And you got money, and you got clout, and you got motion. They will women will crash out over the man that they want. And they know that you know what? He was taken. He got now. Keep on being grumpy. Keep on waking up with that same old sweatshirt on. Hair, I'ma just throw my hair in the bun. Keep on showing up to work late. Because there's somebody that's there 30 minutes early. They going by your boss's office. They making sure that they, you know what I'm saying, volunteering for all of the events. They doing the small little details. And when layoff time coming, they're going to be like, man, that person ain't even been in the office in 2 to 3 years. They said that they deserve to work from home. And the person that you least expected is getting the promotion while you getting laid off. They chilling. You come back in, hey, your hair different. What's going on with you? You just woke up, rolled out of bed. You know what? I'm not used to getting to work this early. So I was a little late in traffic. They sitting there with a clipboard like this. Oh, yeah? There's always somebody. Your replacement is right around the corner. Your replacement is right around the corner. Slip. Think for 1 second. For 1 second that you're not replaceable at your job. So what happened was Loren came in and she come from the TMZ camp. Now, if you know anything about the TMZ camp be hunting. They be out there hunting for stories, waiting outside all night long. Leonardo DiCaprio's supposed to come in this door soon. Pulling stories, dropping content every second, every 5 seconds. She came in and got comfortable. Loren was researching. Whenever they talk about an album, she didn't listen to the whole album. She not going based off of what somebody else said. Respectfully, regardless of whether I agree with her political takes or not, she works. She a workaholic. She don't miss. She come in, her hair be done, her makeup be did. She in the studio every single day. She moved to New York. What you think was going to happen? Yeah, you got the bigger name because, you know, social media promoted you, but eventually, everything comes out in the wash. Everything comes out. That girl is there hitting every single day. Makeup done, hair done, knowledgeable, know what's going on, prepared with questions. Whenever an interview is coming in, she just there. Even when Jess Hilarious came back, they said, all right, well, you're not on camera no more. She just be in the background waiting her turn. Hey, feeding information, taking care of business, on top of things, hunting. I'm telling you that you could sit here and say, oh man, they didn't support me and all of that. Bruh, somebody is hunting for your spot every day, all day, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. I don't sleep. And apparently Lorenzo don't either.
You know what I'm saying? So no, I did not like her when I first came back. I had to learn that Loren was not a spiteful person. Like, I'm like, I don't like the way you moving. I don't like, I ain't feeling this shit. We had a whole nother plan. I don't know what the fuck what that was in there, but that shit wasn't it. I ain't like that. We've made cool since then. That's it. Right? I compliment this girl every fucking day.
Nobody
Every day.
cares.
And it ain't forced. She's a beautiful girl. She knows her shit and she on her shit. And that segment came from me. Like, let's not even sit here and fucking play around with it. Like, this the crazy thing. This is another crazy thing. We supposed to be a team up that bitch. Not one person comes to my defense at all. Like when like not one motherfucker ever.
She do you, Car. It is tough. She cursed every single sentence. Every single sentence. She don't know.
With this online shit. Like, why the fuck should we have to keep playing it? Man, listen, I know one thing. Angela Yee ain't that motherfucking crazy. Not as crazy as niggas try to make out.
And women get away with this. Only women can get away. They get a long leash to say some of the most egregious things about their employers, their coworkers, and all of that type of stuff. Women, they get a long leash on this.
Nah, it's the reason that lady wanted to leave that show. I don't know how she did that shit for 13 years, my nigga. I'm telling you. I don't give a fuck. Y'all already know what's up with me. I feel played with. I'ma play with niggas. Like, that's just like, come on. I've been quiet a lot. If Jess Hilarious is quiet, it's a motherfucking reason. I always got my motherfucking mouth open.
Maybe Country Wayne was right.
Time. Whether it's something y'all want to hear or it's something that y'all ain't gonna want to hear. I ain't got time. I ain't got time. Didn't go live to talk about that retired ass nigga. Who still think he not retired. Nigga, you ain't doing nothing. And honestly, if he didn't hate me so much, I would actually agree with some shit that he was saying. I would. The girl is great at what she do. Loren with the latest is flawless. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. She got that. I fought for that. The fuck is we talking about? I don't know how long
she
it's
do
gonna take
sound
for a
hurt,
motherfucker to
Alex.
confirm that.
She sound hurt as hell.
But yeah, it's like that. I started saying shit on air. Like I said, I don't know if y'all really listen to, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if y'all really listen to that shit, 6 a.m. or wherever. Yeah. I advocated for that. Get that shit to her. Get that segment to her. Man, that girl do what she do. She do it great. She was doing it great at TMZ. She doing it great up the Breakfast Club. I also been said that she did great during the co-hosting year too. Said that. Along with Claudia Jordan and Jason Lee. I also said that. Okay? Stop trying to make me out to be the villain. Or like I'm the fucking hater or something. I ain't never gonna hate on no fucking woman. Ever. No. Now listen. I may not say everything that y'all, I may offend women here and there. I offend men here and there. I offend others here and there, Okay. Y'all ain't gonna agree with everything I say and do, but I am never going to hate on a woman, especially if she got it going on.
Cap.
Yeah.
Cap.
I'm not. And Loren LaRosa got it going on. She did.
Let me tell you what this is. This is a deflection technique, okay? And the reason that this is a deflection technique is because you can't push for something that you didn't think was going to be as hitting as it is and then go against it because you don't necessarily like the person publicly because you are going to look like a hater. You're going to look like you bitter. You're going to look like you got replaced. You can't hate on the thing that you hired. You can't hate on the thing that you pushed. You know what I'm saying? So you always going to deflect and say, man, I would never hate or this and that, so on and so forth. If somebody is coming from my spot, I hate you. Or Or at the very least, I hate what you represent, and it's on. It's on. Look, man, look. I know y'all don't like it. I know y'all want to say, like, oh, man, it's enough out here for everybody. It's not. In certain segments of life, it's not enough for everybody. It's only a certain amount. It's like playing musical chairs. Somebody got to be left out, and it's going to be you. It's going to be you. If you're asking me to take a pay cut to make you, I don't even understand how NBA players, NFL players, they be like, oh man, no, you know what? I'm gonna save some so that we can improve the roster. No, I don't care if we go 0-82 and I have to launch up every single shot. I am going to get everything that I possibly can out of this thing. I want it all. What are you talking about? That's the reason why you're not in that position. That's the reason why you on the outside looking in. Oh, you know what? We go. Nah, listen. I'm going to go get it all, and then I'm going to tell you how I did it afterwards. I'm going to go and get it all, and then I'm going to go and get it afterwards. I don't believe in participation trophies. Either you are first, or you the second loser, the third loser, the fourth loser, the fifth loser, or the sixth loser. I judge myself by who's ahead of me. I'm not looking back at you. That's why I say I don't look in the rearview mirror. It's only up and forward, up and forward. I don't even battle with people that do live streams or do videos about me that don't have a certain amount of people watching them or don't have a certain amount of following, because I know that they just want some clout. They want visibility. Bruh, I won't even reply to you unless you know what, is it something that I can get out of this? I want day spot. I'm not looking at you. I'm looking at them. I'm chasing them. You chasing me. It's a hierarchy in this thing. I want it all. I want it all. I'm not letting nothing go. Not a dime, not a dollar, not nothing.
You know what I'm saying? I tell her that. Ask her. I don't know if she'll say it online. She thanks me on air, but she don't thank me online. I don't, you know what I'm saying? And I guess, shit a little different, online. But if niggas is a team, if we supposed to be a team, how about y'all clear some of this shit up for y'all teammate? That shit is ran like a high school. Yeah.
I'm going to leave it there, but let me say this. The one thing that I will say about DJ Envy and Charlamagne is they take their L's with grace. This is a woman thing, all right? And let me explain to you what that means by saying that this is a woman thing. This is a woman thing because when DJ Envy, for example, was catching all of the hell in different times at different years, they all catch it. DJ Envy was catching hell over that whole real estate thing. Charlamagne was like, that's crazy. That's DJ Envy's cross to bear. When Charlamagne catches his L's over Master P or Lil Mama or DJ Daniel, DJ Envy be like, bruh, what you got going on over there? They not, whether they have a conversation offline, they just have a conversation offline. What you mean run interference for your teammate? Man, if you don't get in here and do your job with your big head and stop crying and complaining, ain't nobody tripping off of that. This is all content, but I do think that they are milking this. So that they can get more visibility, and they're doing a pretty good job with it. I can't even say that they're not doing a good job with it. I think that they're milking this. I think that their producers are saying, hey man, we need to talk about this online. We need to make sure that we address this online because and that's exactly what I would have did too. I would have did the same thing. And so I think that they are smartly milking it. I'm not going to go through and do 1,000 different videos. I'm going to speak on it once or twice. Take a different angle depending on the platform that I'm on. And then we're going to go from there. But I think that in my opinion, it's like watching a movie. It's a learning lesson. And then the lesson is, if you are not on top of things, then you will absolutely, positively lose your spot. And that goes for every aspect of life.